all scattered across the dusty floor. In the backseat of my Chevy 58, along with bits of candy wrapper.
We have arrived in a sunny Venice, Italy. Let's go see if we can find a pub to have a drink and soak up some sun.
Remember when we used to forgive more than we forgot? It wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that we did.
We're on our way to find a place to swim. You can't just swim in the canals here in Venice. It's banned. So we're going to the Lido. So we're taking a water bus.
Lost you then, looking for a reason to forgive you. And sometimes I even wanna be with you, just to hear you say that it's alright, alright now.
We've just gotten off the river bus, quite cramped like any other bus, and rude people. But now we're at the Lido, so let's go see where the swimming spot is. And find a cold beverage. There's an arrow there, maybe it's there. You know what? There's no like tourist information spot in this place. That's my only critique I would have so far. But the people are really friendly and really helpful and really nice. The transport's a bit pricey. Oh my gosh. On the boat thing, there was this lady that was super rude, saying people can't move. And so we just listened. And then someone else came up and she told them they can't go to the back. And they said to her, "Who made you the door guard?" And then they just went through and went and sat, and she could not say anything. So, victory to him.
I wanna be with you, just to hear you say that it's alright, alright now. I am tearing down this wall.
We found the Lido and we've just been chilling on the beach the whole afternoon, sunbathing, swimming in the ocean. It's really like swimming water, it's really warm. And now we're gonna go find some foodies and something to drink.
Reason to forgive you. Sometimes I even wanna be with you, just to hear you say that it's alright, alright now.
We found a beach bar that's quite vibing in the music department that plays music that we know from when we were youngsters. Super cool. My first Negroni ever. It's apparently very strong. Hell, it is. It is very strong. But we're gonna drink it and listen to the music.
There you go.
Cheers. Local beer and local wine. El Cavalier. No, that's not the one I'm having. But anyways, this is what I'm having. And three-wheeled bicycles are very popular here. This is our dinner for this evening. Carbonara and a pizza. Real Italian carbonara and pizza. Sausage thing with cheese. And then we've got our side of bread. And then wine and beer. Bon appetit. I don't even know if that's Italian.
Tearing down this wall, tearing down this wall. I'm tearing down.
We're on the train. We are going to Rome, Italy. Yeah, it's a midnight train, so let's see how we get on.
Hey.
Good morning from Rome. We survived our nighttime adventure to get here on the train. We've just stopped to get some coffee and some pastries, a Nutella-filled croissant, and I think the other one's a cream-filled one.
It's about trying, find the silver lining, rain and fire, highs and lows.
Behind me you can see examples of the defense barrier from the Roman time. It was built 578 to 534 BC under the 6th king of Rome, and it was used materials from in the city, and later in 300 and something BC they used more yellow stone that was more substantial. Let's go see what else we can find.
For me or you will miss it if you don't catch it in time.
We're outside the Colosseum. It took 8 years to complete its building. Many various materials were used. The floors were made of marble, and the original arches had intricate detailing on it that hasn't stood the test of time. Many materials were used. The cement back then is apparently better than the cement we use now. This is what's left of it from natural disasters and human disasters.
Close enough, rain and fire.
We have just completed a walk of the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. It's basically an old Roman city. It was a city until 67 AD, and then it was used as like a shopping area, and there's been numerous bodies and all sorts of little bits found from many centuries ago, even before Christ. Really cool.
Waiting for me or you will miss it if you don't catch it.
We found our accommodation. We're all squeaky clean, fresh clothes, fresh hair, and now we're gonna go find dinner. So let's see what pizza we can find. We found a cute little local restaurant. It's pumping full of people, and we've ordered some appetizers, tomato on bread with olive oil, and then can't say the proper name, and then this is like potato thing or rice thing with cheese in, and Josh went for the obvious pepperoni pizza. Second night in a row. Go Josh. And local beer.
Find the silver.
We've just finished our dinner. We finished it off with a nice tiramisu. Now we're wandering the streets to where we're staying, walking off all the food. Do you know what we should have had? A coffee. Oh, we should have asked them for a takeaway coffee.
It does, you missed it. You didn't see it.
Good morning, first and last morning in Rome. We're off to go see the Vatican City and find a football shirt, and then we're off to Florence.
If you don't catch it in time. In time.
We are in the Vatican City area, currently at St. Peter's Square with the Basilica behind us. It is amazing. At Easter time, this whole square is full of people listening to the Pope's message because they cannot get into the church. And then, yeah, it's just amazing with all the pillars and the statues on top. We are walking the streets of Vatican City. We tried to go and see what we could see of the Sistine Chapel, but it's a museum and it's like Alcatraz, so you can't see anything in, and there's loads and loads of people. So now we're heading to the football shop, and then we're going to the station to go to Florence.
And by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it, flew by.
and we're busy walking through the little streets, the market with cobblestones. Behind me is the Basilica San Lorenzo, and we're going to go find a wine spot that's wine in the wall. So let's go see what we can find.
I love the way that you look at me like there is no tomorrow when I'm caught up in a movie scene of dread. But now's the only time I know for us to get ahead.
We have found the hole in the wall that you can order wine from. So let's go order and see what we get. And those guys like not getting a break. Hello. Do you take a card or just cash?
Sure.
Oh, okay, perfect. Can I please have a glass of rosé and a glass of white wine?
White wine, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a white wine.
Thank you.
And that's a rosé.
Yay, thank you. Through the little window. I wonder how many times he's knocked that bottle over. Thank you.
1 second. Okay.
Okay.
I think that.
Huh? Perfect. Go through?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Enjoy the wine.
You too. I was just wondering how many times you've knocked this bottle over.
That's one.
Yeah, how many times have you made it fall? Thank you. Sip. It is really good. It is really good.
We both speak. I know you'll find her beautiful. She's magical to me. If only we could see ourselves on silver screen. Don't go too fast for what we've got. So much to say in all kinds of ways.
We're on the Piazza Michelangelo. We watch the sunset over the city. Back there's a replica statue of the Statue of David. And we've got dinner. It's paninis with filled stuff. Josh's is the more Tuscan one with cheese and ham and some other meat. And mine's got mushrooms and ham and cheese and something I don't know. Good morning, we're in Florence, or Florencia as Josh calls it, and we are on our way to go explore for the day. We are outside the stadium in Florence, so we got some breakfast, a cappuccino and some pastries, a cream-filled donut, and then I'm not sure what that is, but it's like apple and cream or something inside. And it's another blistering sunny day. Let's do a taste test. Quite sweet. I haven't found the apple yet. Actually very sweet, but very nice. I think it's like mushed apple.
We've got so much to say in all kinds of ways. Don't go too fast for me. Let's press rewind and see what we find.
Behind me is the Santa Maria del Fiore Cathedral, better known as the Duomo. It is one of the most known spots in Italy, or Florence and in Italy, and it's massive, and up there is the dome, and back behind me is the cathedral. One of the amazing things to notice is the wooden carved doors by Botticelli.
I would like to see the me that you've built up to be, the one that you have chosen.
We're in Mercato Central, which is a food market, anything from fresh produce to cooked food to, meat, cheese, and food served up and drink some coffee. So let's see what we find. Can I have two peaches?
Tu peach card? No, madame.
And
Cash. Ah, sì, sì.
and grapes. Sorry. And
Ok, va bene.
green. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Don't go too fast for what we
We're escaping the midday heat in this cute little cafe, and I'm having a lemon spritz. It's got like limoncello and prosecco and other good things. Maybe it's tonic. It's really nice. We are in the Piazza della Repubblica that marks the former site of the Roman Forum of Florence. It was the city center of the time in the Roman Empire. Now it's the beautiful square that is home to this gorgeous carousel. And yeah, maybe we should go for a pony ride. It's really pretty actually. Behind me is the Fontana del Porcellino, and you're supposed to rub its nose, and if you rub its nose, you are said to come back to Florence. And if you stick a coin in its mouth, you make a wish, and if it drops through the grate, your wish is said to come true.
I know you'll find her beautiful. She's magical to me. If only we could see ourselves on silver screen. Don't go too fast for what we've got so much to say.
We got our first gelato in Italy. I got the tiramisu flavor, and Josh got the cookies and cream. Okay, this is the Ponte Vecino Bridge over the Arno River, and it's distinct because it's at the narrowest point and it's got shops lining both sides of the bridge. So let's go see what we see.
So much to say in all kinds of ways. Don't go too fast for what we let's press rewind.
We're finally on the bus on our way to Venice. This is bus ticket number 2. The other one still hasn't arrived, so let's hope we can get a full refund. But let's see what time we get there. After a horrific bus journey, we've made it back to Venice, delayed by hours. Josh is as fresh as a daisy because he actually slept. I stayed awake because there was a interesting character on the bus, so I'm exhausted. And yeah, off to go get some food. Midnight feast, if ever you've heard of one.
Remember when we used to forget more than we forgot? It wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that...
Good morning from Venice. We've woken up to a nice sunny day. It's cooler today, and we're gonna go sightseeing around the city.
All that I can see is that I lost you then.
Got our coffee and some pastries from a cute little delicatessen around the corner. That shop's really got some nice stuff.
All right now, I am tearing down this wall.
We're in Piazza San Marco, which is one of the busiest squares in Venice. Behind me is St. Mark's Basilica. Just look at how amazing the outside is, and the colors are it's just stunning.
But I'm still here looking for your face in the faceless crowd. Long after our final ship had drowned, it wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that we did right.
me is the Doge's Palace, formerly the Doge's residence and the seat of the Venetian government. The place is very symbolic of the Gothic architecture. So behind me is the Bridge of Sighs, and it's named that because of the prisoners crossing it en route from the Palace Ducal to the prison. I'm still sleeping. Hi, can I, do you have in the spritz a lemon, the lemon one?
Lemon.
Yeah, the lemoni or lemon, no.
You want slushy?
You want a slushy lemon one?
Allora,
No. Okay.
in the ground you have a description of a forest slushy.
It's fine. Can I then have 2 Aperol spritz, please? Thank you. Lovely. Look what we got, some Aperol spritz from this cute little bar in between all the stalls. It's really hot, so this is going to go down well. We are waiting to go on our gondola tour, so just basking in the sunshine.
Polaroids all scattered across the dusty floor in the backseat of my Chevy 58, along with bits of candy wrappers. Looking back to when our castle.
We're on our gondola tour, and it's really cool, and we're just navigating the traffic. And the difference between the blue and white and red and white shirts are, in the olden days they had red and white going one way and blue and white coming the other way. Now it's a choice, they can choose what they want to wear or on which days. And at some stage the boats were all multicolored and extravagant. They're still very pretty and things on the inside, but on the outside they will have to be black because it looks more appealing and better. That's what all black.
Sometimes I wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I am tearing down this wall.
So, a fun fact about Venice, there is 100 little islands that make up Venice, and then there's 400 bridges connecting all of them.
And gradually the tears run dry.
We're on the water bus, and we're on our way to the Lido, or Lido, as they call it, to go and have a swim.
To all the things that we did right, but how could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped believing, all that I can see is that I lost you then.
We just had a swim in the Adriatic Sea, and now we're ending our last evening of the holiday off with a drink to stay cool.
Cheers.
Cheers! This place has really good music.
How could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped believing, all that I can see is that I lost you then.
Just finished dinner at this little Italian family-run little tavern. We had some wine, some Italian wine, and we shared a lasagna and like a beef noodle thing. It was very delicious. We got our sweet treats, and it's a tiramisu-filled cannoli.